Hey guys, I'm going to create a video just on how to sign into Wix, how to pick a template for an online store, and that'll get you started, but from there you'll need to watch those two tutorial videos that I posted a link for in week 9, I believe. I think it's week 9, it might be week 8, I can't quite remember, but so we'll just go to login here. I'm at wix.com. You can enter your email address. Oh yeah, sign up, okay. Hey guys, I'm just going to kind of go over quickly how to sign up for a Wix account. You just go to the Wix website, go to sign up or get started, enter your email. I have a temporary email that I'm using because I'm just showing you how to do this. And just come up with a quick email, well, password. So I'm going to enter my password in, I'll push pause. Okay, so after you enter in your username password or your email and password, it will take you to this next screen. For myself, my business or a friend is a good one to choose for this particular project. We want to do this for an online store. So I would, whatever you are wanting to do this for, obviously the drop-down list, take a look and see. You can always change this later too, but it's nice that they have such specific things. I'm just gonna say clothing store, but you are welcome to pick whichever one in this list, this drop down, that makes most sense for the site that you're designing. It's nice to have a decent idea of what kind of online store you're wanting though before starting this process. Push continue once you've picked your type of online store. And this will take you to the dashboard. You can add your name of your store. I'm just putting in something kind of generic. I have no idea what you guys are going to end up naming yours, but hopefully it's a decent, good name. Continue to dashboard. So you can, do a custom domain. We're not going to do that right now. At some point along the way, if you want to go to GoDaddy and buy a domain that's specific to your site store name, like something like marysclothingstore.com, you can buy that from GoDaddy and link it up here. But we're not going to actually, and I think you can do that within the Wix editor here too. And they can check for you to see if it's available, and I think you can even buy it through Wix. I'm not sure if it's the most inexpensive way of doing it, but you can set up your payment methods, you can do all that stuff, but really what we want to go into is design site right now at this stage. We just want to work on the design of our site, and we want to pick a template. We're going to customize our own template. We're not going to let Wix create it for us because this is AI. It might turn out okay, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit more control. So pick a template is the way to go. And whatever type of clothing store or type of online store, they still have here, so you can always change it. These are major different stores that you could do, different categories. And one nice thing about this, before you click on anything, definitely go to view before you actually make it your template. It's a good idea to view things first instead of going to edit, because as soon as you go to edit, that means that that's your site. So you want to view them first to see what kind of features they have. I mean, it's a lot of them are going to look pretty similar. Honestly, there are some animations. Well, if you go to edit this site, like I said, you don't want to go there right away. You want to kind of look around a little bit more. If we go to shop all, let's see. So this one's nice because it has a quick view. Some of them have a quick view, some of them don't, but this is actually something that visitors really like, is having a quick view option, especially for like an e-commerce clothing store. And one thing too to remember, just a quick tip, honestly, is show your product on a plain background, but also show it being used. So this is a t-shirt and it's actually on someone. So it's good to have it like being used by somebody, but also have a few images of it just on a plain background, like not being worn. They call them lifestyle images, so it's nice to have those as well. So maybe this is the site I'm wanting to go with. I mean, I would suggest looking through 3 or 4 or 5 different sites in the template section. You can go back to templates with that. Maybe I want to view this site, see if I like it. Maybe they have a preview as well. Yeah, they do. So yeah, this one maybe is the one I want to go with. So you just go to edit this site, and then you can find your template. This is where you can actually start your design of your template. It takes a bit to load. But if you watch those videos in week 8 or 9, I posted a link for that. You can actually really get to know the Wix editor and how to design and construct your site on the back end here. So it's asking me to add some details about my site. So you can see like an example here, a pet care salon with services for dogs, cats, some of your offerings in New York City. So we could say like, this can always be updated later too. So something like that. Obviously, it's just trying to get you to kind of, I think that helps with SEO and adding text to the template and things like that, but it's always something that can be edited later. If you don't get it right the first time, you can always fix it later. So, so this is the editor. This is where you actually, do your editing of the site. So, you can add elements here, headings, paragraph text. You can do images, buttons, strips. The tutorial videos go over how to use strips, different shapes like vector images. You can just go through here, contact forms, things that are just, drag and drop type things. So definitely something to look into. This one here is add a section. These are very important. The whole website is made of sections. If you hover, this is the welcome section. This is the special offers section. And you can basically choose these pre-made sections if you like, and drop those in. Or you can add in your own blank sections and then add things from here into that blank section. So it's kind of up to you how you want to go about that. You can use these AI generated sections, or you can create your own from scratch. And they do have, different types of sections to choose from if you have some that are specific in this list here. So this is the pages of your website. You can see all the pages. You can add pages here. You can delete them, I believe, by clicking here and pushing delete. This one's hidden, search results. But if you want to nest an item in your navigation, it's really easy. So like I have like shop, sale, customer care, stock list. You can see all of those here. But if I wanted to like nest stock list under customer care, I can do that really quickly. I can see that it disappeared here, but I can't actually interact with the navigation unless I go to preview. So we can go to preview. This would be the preview of our site. And then if I go there, I can actually interact with the previewed site. I can back up to get back into dev mode where I can continue editing. So this is a site this is an area I wanted to show you really quickly, was the site theme. This is what I'm talking about on the project worksheet, where you need to customize your site theme. Mostly the color is where you're going to do most of your work. Make sure you pick colors that match the brand of your site. So you can come in here and change these. I wouldn't actually go with these colors, but you could even go into the advanced settings and see, what these are. You might not want to do too much with this. You could if you wanted to, but you definitely want to at least do the base colors and the accent colors here. So let's just say these are my colors. You might want to just go with like the base colors and accent colors, just updating those to match the brand of your website. You can also change the fonts in here, like text, but I would kind of shy away from that if possible, unless you think it's really necessary. And maybe just sticking with like 2 or 3 fonts. You can see the headings here. You'd have to change them all and get your, you know, it's funny because their heading 3 is larger than heading 1, and heading 4 is the largest, which I think is weird. I think it should be the largest is heading 1, and then the font size goes down, the smaller the heading. So that's a little backwards in my opinion. Yeah, so anyway, that's, you know, I would maybe shy away from customizing the theme text. You can still do it, but stick to 2 or 3 fonts. Definitely the color theme needs to be changed. Let's see. Oh, that's the app market. You can, you know, actually find different third-party apps to kind of plug into your site. We're not going to do that right now. My business. We're not going to go over this right now. Media. You know, where you can add different media here. Some free Wix videos, some free Wix images. Shutterstock is connected in, much like Canva. And Shutterstock videos. Some of them are free. I think some of them you might have to pay for. Kind of depends. What's this? CMS. Okay, this is where you might actually go in, and I think you can actually go into the code here. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure what this is. We're not going to actually be using that. And then, so if you want to look at this on mobile, you can switch to mobile view. I'm not quite sure. You might want to go to Let's Go, and it might walk you through how to go about doing this, but I'm just going to show you like what my site looks like on mobile. And they say, you know, with mobile sites, you don't want large blocks of text. You might want to keep your navigation sticky so that it stays at the top of the page. So you could do it where it freezes, so that when you are mobile, let's see, if I preview this, I'm not going to see it unless I go to preview, but I can see that now that sticks to the top of the page. And you can see my contrast is not good between my font colors, and so I would have to fix that, obviously. It's bad contrast. There's also a problem with the Find Us Near You text is underneath the nav now, but just a quick tip on mobile to maybe keep this static. Okay, yeah, so that's kind of the development area. You can also go to Site and then go to Dashboard, My Dashboard. And this is where your dashboard lives. You can also see there's a lot of stuff in the back end here. This isn't the design area, but we will be eventually going into the SEO section and some of the settings, and we'll be going in here later on and kind of completing some of the things in here to help with search engine optimization and things like that. But really, you just need to focus on getting started, starting the design of your site, which you might not know how to go about doing right away. But if you go into, like I said, week, let's see, is it 9? Scroll down. Oops. This is the Wix website beginners, and she goes over all of this: how to build out your site pages, work with layouts, you know, design your mobile site, you know, all of those things. And then later on, we will actually probably go over this and complete this course that's specific to e-commerce later on. And you're just going to work on that first draft of your site. So make sure to watch these videos before you start designing, but do start the design of your site, because that will, we are going to have that be due, let's see, when is that due? I believe coming up, let's see, October 29th will be the first draft, and we'll do a second draft, and then we'll do, you know, you're going to turn in the final site with and you're going to be presenting that to me at the end when you're done. So it'll be more of a presentation to me in the class. So anyway, we'll talk to you later.